Mukashi mukashi aru tokoro ni oji-san to oba-san ga sondeimashita.
Once upon a time, there lived a kind old man and a kind old woman.
二人は犬を一匹飼っていました。名前はシロでした。
The old man and old woman owned a dog called Shiro.
ある日、おじさんとおばあさんとシロは名敵に行きました。
One day, the old man and the old woman and Shiro went out to plow their field.
ワンワン、ワンワン、ここですよ。干して干して、dig here. ワンワン、ワンワン。
Shiro was obviously very excited and insisted the old man dig in a certain spot.
So the man did. He dug deeper and deeper until... Kashi!
His spade struck something hard. Are nan desu ka?
Old man lifts spade from the hole and all three peer into the hole.
Pika pika, pika pika.
Looking into the hole.
おやおや、金と金です。
The old man and old woman could hardly believe their eyes. The hole was full of gold and silver coins. They began to scoop the coins from the hole.
Kira kira, pika pika.
Enter greedy old man, hides behind
Shikashi.
However, cue audience.
私は欲張りじいさんです。私も金と銀が欲しいです。It was the greedy old man from next door. He wanted gold and silver coins too.
Cue old man and old woman.
ねえねえ、Shiro貸して。
Greedy old man grabs Shiro and starts dragging him away. The greedy old man wanted Shiro to find some gold and silver in his field too.
岡、金と銀はどこですか？ここ。
痛い痛い、やめてください。ヒアン。
Shiro was in pain. He tried to get away but could only kick his legs.
The greedy old man thought that Shiro had found the gold and silver. Greedy old man pushes Shiro away and starts digging.
Yatsuta, watashi mo okane mochi desu ne. Ore, kore wa nan desu ka? Gomi! There was only a pile of rubbish in the hole.
The greedy old man was furious and he beat Shiro so savagely with his spade and the poor old...
Shiro, sayonara.
The old man and old woman buried Shiro in the garden and planted a little pine tree over his grave.
この松の木を見るとShiro思い出しますね。
すごい大きくなりましたね。
The next morning, when the old man and woman got up, pine tree grows.
あれ、おばあさん見てください。
すごい大きくなりましたね。
The pine tree had grown enormous overnight. The old man and old woman were convinced that it contained the spirit of Shiro.
Shiroの魂でしょう。Shiroはお餅が出したね。
そうでしたね。では、臼と木の作りましょう。そして、お餅を作りましょう。
The old man and old woman decided to make a mortar and pestle from the pine tree. Then they would make some mochi to place on Shiro's grave. Make mortar and pestle.
最初にお米を入れて、
First, the old woman put the rice into the mortar.
次に私がすきましょう。
Then the old man began to pound the rice. Pestan. But when the old woman looked into the mortar to check the mochi, instead she saw
お金
a pile of money. Naturally, the greedy old man was spying again.
私もお金が欲しいです。
Goes over and points at mortar and pestle.
れれ、臼と木で貸して。
Grabs mortar and pestle and runs to his house with them. The old man grabbed some rice and threw it into the mortar and started pounding. Pestan. Looking into mortar,
おや、置かれてますね。あれ、何ですか？
stones come flying out of the mortar. Gosun.
痛い。
Instead of money, stones came flying out of the mortar. They hit the greedy old man and all over his body.
万年ですね。燃やしましょ
The greedy old man threw the mortar and pestle into the fire and burnt it all up. The old man and old woman were horrified.
あれはとても大事な嘘と杵ですよ。
白の魂いいです。返してください。
じゃあどうぞはいを取ってください。
The old man scraped up the ashes of the mortar and pestle and put them in a bamboo basket and started carrying them home. Old man walks in carrying the bamboo basket and sits under one of the trees.
重いですね。ちょっと休みましょう。
Suddenly, a strong wind started to blow. Some of the ashes flew up out of the basket and landed in the tree the old man was resting under. Blossoms bloom all over the bare tree.
何わ、きれい。
Beautiful cherry blossoms bloom all over the tree where the ashes had landed.
不思議ですね。もう一度やってみましょう。
The old man was amazed. He threw some ashes on another tree.
また聞きました。
And another one.
すごいですね。私は花咲じいさんです。
And another, until all trees around them were bright with blossoms. Enter Lord and Samurai as chorus sings Sakura song and old man continues to throw ashes on the trees. While the old man was busy, a lord and his samurai came along and stopped to watch the activity. Oh, 素晴らしいですね。おじさん、これどうぞ。Lord gives old man a bag of jewels. Of course, you know who was watching and wanted some jewels for himself.
私も欲しいです。
Runs over to the old man and grabs a handful of ash.
ねえねえ、はい、返して。
Throws ashes over tree nearest the Lord, spilling some ash on the Lord. To Lord.
殿様、見てください。私も花咲じいさんです。
Naturally, nothing happened. However, the Lord was very angry to be covered in ash. わす汚い。悪いじさんですね。To the samurai. さあ悪い。じさの牢屋に入れて。The samurai tied the greedy old man up and took him away to jail where he spent the rest of his life. And the old man and old woman lived happily ever after.
Oh my God! No way!